From the Judicial Service Commission. We are today visiting Bungoma Court as part of an exercise which we are carrying out to conduct court visits throughout the Republic. We are in two teams. One team is covering the western side and another covering the eastern side. The team today here is the one covering the western side. The purpose of the visits basically is in line with our mandate to ensure effective and efficient administration of justice. So we are coming to the ground to visit the courtrooms, the court stations, to engage with the stakeholders, both internal and external stakeholders, to hear the challenges they are facing in terms of administration of justice. And we have established here in Bungoma Court that the biggest challenge is the space. The court is housed in a very small place. We cannot even be able to bring more judicial officers because even though there is need, because of the challenge of space, there's no room to expand. We cannot even build decent toilets because the parcel is quite small and quite congested. This morning we had a meeting with the governor. We expressed those concerns, and we are happy that at least he has promised to give us land somewhere in Musikoma, about an acre, which will go a long way. So now at least you can have discussions around finding the funding to be able to construct the court. In engaging also with our stakeholders, we've also established that there are challenges in terms of access to justice, because out there, Bungoma has about 10 sub-counties, but only 4 are served by courts. We have 6 sub-counties that have no courts. Out of the 6, 1 has a mobile court, that is Tongareni. And in discussions with the governor, he has promised to support us in terms of providing land to progressively ensure we are able to open courts in all the sub-counties. He has identified Kabichai as a priority area. We've also engaged in terms of access to justice with the governor, and he has promised to support the multi-door approach program, wherein we are exploring other methods of dispensation of justice, what we call the ADR. And in the judiciary currently, what we are carrying out is what we call the court-annexed mediation and also the alternative justice systems. And he has promised to partner with the court on the ground to ensure that those services are rolled out so that justice is accessible to all wananchi of Bungoma County. Okay, yes. Historically, judiciary has always had challenges with funding. I don't think we get our fair share of funding from the national revenue. We are pushing that if we could get a fixed percentage, our proposal is 3% of the national budget, then most of these problems we keep repeating year in, year out would be resolved. Because of the historical revisits and the budgetary cuts that were inflicted upon the judiciary, most of the projects in terms of infrastructure that we had could not be completed in time. As I'm speaking here, we have about 18 court construction projects that are incomplete. So as a committee on finance and administration, we discussed and agreed that we cannot keep starting new courts everywhere and not completing them. So we have agreed whatever funding we get, we are going to prioritize the pending constructions. So we cannot talk of immediately commencing construction at Bungoma locals, though the need is dire. But what we have agreed is that once these are complete, because we are looking at if we get funding as is expected, without any delays and without any cuts, by next year, the end of this financial year, we should complete the pending incomplete construction. So that in the financial year 24-25, then we should commence construction in new projects, and we have every intention of prioritizing Bungoma law courts. Currently, they have only 6, and according to the data that they have submitted to us and the report that they have given us, they need 9.
Yes, thank you.